You might as well keep going since you're this far. Everyone has a different interpretation of far, right? Because if you ask someone, right, if I told someone, if they watch my stream and they're like, you only average 3 to 5 viewers, they're gonna be like, are you serious? And you want to make this something, right? Like, there will be people who will say like, oh yeah, keep following your goal, right? But then if they actually found out how you've been performing, like, maybe it's not for you, right? You'll get a lot of people who will actually discourage you, right? um like, there is a sense of trying to be realistic, and then there's also a sense of, you know, like, no, just quit. Usually people quit, yeah, but how is that a determination of you're this far? Because maybe I should have quit. Like, 5 years in this game with no results. How about, why did I just quit, right? But I think it's just more so I don't wanna. Look, what have I done though? Like, I can see this year I definitely grew a little bit, but what have I done, like, to your eyes, the audience eyes? What have I done? How about you guys answer from your side? Also, something I missed from the lack of watching is, why did the VTuber change? I remember you look so much different and the hair extended much longer. Or am I going correct? I actually, stream changes and character changes. Yes, but can you expand? Why is that something that you're like, oh, you've gone far? Like, and a lot of penalties. Bleep you. Like, okay, since you guys are people who've been here a lot longer, what makes you keep watching me? What makes it like, oh, this is actually a fun experience, right? Regardless of the slow growth, right? Why is it that you enjoy it? And you can't say the interaction. Why is it that you really love being here compared to being somewhere else who might have a small audience too? Like, that's the real thing. It's just like, what is it where you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep watching her regardless, right? And like, when it comes to my VTuber change, we just done something different this year where I just change it every every like other day. The character and funny moments, yeah, but couldn't anyone give you funny moments? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys had to describe JJ in a different way from other VTubers, what is it that's really for JJ, right? Like, I guess a good way of putting it, right? You know how people will call Chibidoki a gremlin, right? And then Kenji has Denji, where it's like he has this like amazing model, but he'll choose to use like this goofy looking model, right? And then, Iron Mouse is just literally Iron Mouse. Like, you could just be like so many things that people will say why they want to watch it, right? But if you had to explain who JJ was to other people, how would you explain who JJ was? That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. Because for me, I'll be like, bro, literally, I decided to do something different, and instead of being nice to my audience, I'm mean to them. Because like, the whole point of being like a VTuber is like people associate with idols, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do contrary to that. And so I decided to become a villainess instead of a princess. Funny villainous. Well, first of all, I think you spelled villainous wrong. Violinist, low key. Um, it's just like, I'm a funny villainous, right? But like, people be like, okay, so is Amelie. My bad. I'll correct low key facts, right? But like, because Amelie is a villainous too. So it's just like, if I want to watch a villainous, why don't I watch Amelie, right? And it's like, I can't answer that for you guys. Like, I could be like, listen, you could watch me because you'll become a violin one day. That's insane. You could watch me because I'm someone who doesn't know I'm not forced under corporate or didn't have, I don't know. There's like literally no way for me to be like, okay, here's why. Because first of all, I don't really think I should really be comparing it to yourself, right? It has the best aim as well, bro. Bleep you, bleep all you guys, you peasants. Like I really think about it. It's like, how can, like 10 seconds, right? You have an elevator pitch. I'm like, how can I really what is me? Like, I'm a villainess, right? Why am I a villainess from different from other ones, right? I wanted to be a princess, ended up as a villainess, right? Is that enough? Okay, let's see another way of saying what I am. Because okay, when I think about elevator pitches, you know the one I always think about, Kingdom Hearts. Where it's like, what about if Square Enix and Disney mixed together, like Final Fantasy X Disney characters, and you're like, oh, okay, so what it, because if I low-key I could have been like princess model villainous voice, right? But I was just like, no, I think I want to become a villainous, like villainous attitude. Hey, wait a minute. Villainous taste. Brokey lifestyle. That's insane. That's low-key funny though. Like, I don't know. Just thinking about it, it's just like, how would I cater myself crazy combo? Villainous taste, but a brokey lifestyle isn't. So yeah, it's just like, you know, no, low-key, how it's funny how I thought about that. It's just like, low-key, that should be like the new model motto: villainous taste, villainous preferences, but a brokey lifestyle. Please send the milk. So yeah, maybe if we could actually make it more of a stick, then we could have an easier time to stand out. But yeah, it's just more so, how can I get there? Milk donations are appreciated. Help get JJ her milk. JJ needs her milk. That would be insane, right? Hashtag JJ. Shut up. Anywho, yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think? How would you identify yourself as a VTuber, or what is your elevator pitch? Let me know in the comment down below.